I was born in Colle di Vespignano, near Florence, in 1267.
According to the legend, his master Cimabue saw him while he was drawing some sheep on a stone, and he asked him to work in his workshop.
To tell the truth, things went differently. My family moved to Florence from the countryside to have better opportunities to get a job.
He was only 10 when he began to work in the prestigious Cimabue's workshop.
At first, I obviously did the omelette works. I cleaned the rooms and prepared the colors.
But one day he drew a fly on a face painted by his master.
When Cimabue came back to his workshop, he saw the mosquito and he thought it was a real insect. He tried to try it out with his hand, but it was impossible. I immediately became his favorite pupil.
The life of an artist was very hard. The artist was a traveler.
It was necessary to move from a place to another of Italy to fulfill the requisites of their commissioners, monks, popes, bankers, and merchants.
I went to Assisi because the Franciscans wanted to fresco the huge walls of the superior church of the Basilica of St. Francis.
It was impossible to carry out alone such a hard work.
Luckily, apprentices and assistants were so skilled that they could replace him.
I painted the scenes of the life of St. Francis. The scenes are 28, but I would like to tell you about one of these scenes. St. Francis giving his mantle to a poor man.
One day Francis met a noble knight who had lost everything and had become poor.
Feeling pity at the man's poverty, St. Francis took off his cloak and gave it to him.
I wanted to express the tenderness and the compassion on Francis' face, and at the same time the astonishment of the knight for what was happening.
In the fresco, St. Francis, the knight and the horse are all in the foreground, while in the background it is possible to see a city.
Then I went to Padua, where the merchant Ricco Scrovegni asked me to fresco his family chapel. He wanted God to forgive his father's usual sins.
When the work was finished, the small room shone of a particular light as anybody had never seen.
At last, I came back to Florence. I wanted to do something for my town, so I designed a bell tower very close to the place where they were building the new cathedral.
The crucifix shows the Christ's body cooked at the moment of death, symbolized by the blood flowing from his limbs.
The extraordinary beauty lies in the realism of the figure.
I wanted to represent Christ's human dimension. It is a real man who is tormented by pain and who is really suffering.
The Christ's body surrenders to the force of gravity, falling downwards in a very natural posture.